Hi, I'm ActiveHab, and today I'm going to be rerooting this doll's hair. So first of all, let's take a look at this because I don't often have really bad breaks, but this one of the sides were already broken. Actually, I think I have a chip somewhere. Anyways, this side I believe was the one, this side was the one that was broken when I first got it, so I thought that it would completely come apart. And you can actually, oh, is that the chip right there? Yeah, it fell back in there. And then when I was pulling it, actually broke this side, which I think is worse than that side. Maybe not. Anyways, so I have no clue if this doll is gonna be fine, if she's gonna have a bobblehead. I have no clue. I don't think I have any bobbleheads, so this will be the first. Not that that's a good thing. There we go. Here's the little chip. You can definitely try to put it back on or like fix it. I know that there are methods, and if it is really bad, I might, but other than that, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do yet. But anyways, here is the doll. So she has she needs definitely to take care of. I think somebody tried to give her lipstick. I got her thrifting and her hair's already cut, so I just decided to reroot this one. And yeah, I'm going to be doing an Ava Max inspired look. Basically, if you don't know who Ava Max is, she's just a singer. And her hair is like half like down to her shoulder, and the one is really far, the other side is like down to her waist. So I wanted to do that. I have no clue what colors I'm doing. Really, it's just gonna be cut like Ava Max's hair. I'm not trying to make a doll of her, but I do like the idea of that. And so I have no clue what I'm doing. If I'm doing it with curly hair, straight hair, I have no clue, but I am just going to reroot the yarn first. So yeah, I am going to first shave her head, then I'm going to clean up her face. Actually, I might do that first. Yeah. Since I'm right here and I have the brush near me, it shouldn't be too difficult to clean her up. Anyways, I have no clue what kind of like colors I'm doing or anything like that. I'm just gonna go with the flow, pick out some colors that I like and hope looks good. I haven't really thought it through, but after I clean the doll's face up, I will be just cutting off her hair and then taking it all out, taking the glue out. Hopefully, I have no clue if this doll has glue or not. I'm gonna go with probably, but I don't feel any stickiness after I did the taking her head off with hot water. So her face looks pretty good. There are definitely some red stains, so I'm gonna have to definitely go more deeper. Okay, so now I'm just cutting off all the hair, and then I will be getting all the hair out using pliers to pull it out, and there was no glue, it was just knotted. Okay, so here's the doll after I have gotten all the hair out. I just used pliers to pull the hair out from the neck hole, and also there's the spot right here, and I definitely think that it's put on with marker. Anyways, I definitely think it's put on with marker, but I can't get it off, so I'm just gonna pretend it's a beauty mark. Anyways, now I'm gonna start with rerooting, putting the yarn on the needle, and then putting the needle through each hole, and I do every other hole. Skip it, so I will be not doing this little row right here, and skipping that, and I do those last, so I go and do everything in the middle first, and then the like hairline maybe in the middle part, or actually this is the side part. Anyways, I'm gonna go do that now. So now I'm just rerooting my doll like I always do. I did a little bit shorter hair, so I had to be careful with not pulling the string too far. Like right here is what I'm showing, as I just moved one of the strings up, pulled the other one all the way out, if that makes sense. The video didn't catch it very good, but yeah, and I'm just rooting the hair, like I said, like I always do, and it only took about 2 days. I only worked on it for like a couple hours each day. Anyways, and then I switched to longer strings as well. On one side short strings, on the other long strings. And then at this point I was moving on to doing the middle part and then the like hairline. So yeah. So after I've done my middle part, I can always go back in and add to it. since there are some holes there, but I'm going to be doing up here, like around the head, and I'm going to do the longer ones on this side, and then I am going to continue to do the short ones on this side as well, so I'm gonna have to remember that. So yeah. So here's the doll after I've rerooted. If I want, I can go in and add to the doll's hair with spots that are like bald, like right here, and that's where, like, if you paint up here, then it won't look as bald. But the doll's head was actually ripping a lot, especially right in here, and it could have been either the fact that I used really big needles because some of this yarn is a little thicker, so I used the big needles, and that could have been. So I was doing every few holes. I think I did instead of every other, I skipped 2 holes. There we go. Could not think of what I was saying. So that is why it's a little bit less bald. I also usually, when doing the middle part, I go one this way and then one that way, but I actually just did it all this way, so it would have helped cover up some of the baldness, and I skipped a lot of holes right here because it started to rip a lot right here, and I didn't want to rip that, so I'm just hoping that I can cover it up with the hair, but I'm fine with that. I don't plan to show the doll's head like this. I plan to keep the doll's head like this. Anyways, now I'm going to go cut the hair to the length that I want. So now I'm just putting the doll's head on this thingy, back on, and I just use a little bit of force. I cut the hair before, but then now once it's on the head, it's a little bit better, and I can see a little bit more, and then cut the hair more according to like the length, since I wanted shoulder length, and now I can actually see shoulder length. But yeah. Here is the final product of the doll that I rerooted. So I went with a, like I said, an Ava Max inspired look, where I did half her hair short and half her hair longer. I plan to make it a little bit longer, but honestly I think that this length is fine where it's at, and I did choose to go colorful, making it like original or my own, I guess. And then I flipped this over so you couldn't really see the seam of the hair, the holes. And I think she looks really nice. She's wearing one of the outfits that homemade outfits that I kind of fixed up. And yeah, this is what she looks like. I decided to keep the yarn like this instead of like making it curly or straight. And here's the doll. I'm ActPub. Thanks for watching me reroot this doll's hair.